take you through a journey on creating these stunning felt flowers that will impress your loved ones for Valentine's Day. This is a tutorial that will show you the simple and easy to follow guide on making beautiful felt flowers that are perfect for gifts, decorations, cards, or even romantic gestures. Just with a few basic materials and some creativity, you can create a bouquet of gorgeous flowers that will surely wow on February the 14th. Whether you're a crafty beginner or an experienced DIY enthusiast, this video is perfect for you. So get ready to unleash your inner florist and make this Valentine's one to remember. So we begin with a pattern, and this pattern I took from hellosarahbellum. It will be in the link below. So I have some felt, and I cut out the pattern and then pick the colors. So I've chosen this. So the first thing I'll do is I'll cut out the petals, and then you'll need a glue gun. If you're finding this video helpful, please do subscribe and thumbs up. Some of this twine, which is pretty. As you can see, I've added that to the top of the flower so they can be hung. So now I'm starting with the smaller petals, and I'm just putting the pattern on the felt and just cutting around the pattern. I've cut out the green. I decided on a vibrant green for the leaves. And then I have my two circles. They don't quite match, but that doesn't really matter because it's the back. One's an anchor and one's going to be placed on top. So I'm going to put that there. So this is the anchor. Anchor meaning that's where I glue the petals onto. And then I have all the petals. So there's 4 different sizes. These are the larger petals. There's the next step to making these gorgeous flowers. To take the glue gun and put the glue. So there's a tiny strip of glue, and then squeezing the two together. And then that's done. And then we do another. It gives it the 3-dimensional look that we're looking for. So it's a very simple design to make. So this goes on for a while. So as you can see, now I've super glued the bottom of each petal. These are the slightly larger ones. This is the smaller ones. What's really helpful with this guide is that it shows you exactly how to place the petals. So we start with the larger ones, and this is called the anchor. And I take one of my erasable pens, my water-soluble pens, and just make a little dot in the center. You're going to take a larger petal and place it as it shows here. So I follow it. Even though I've made quite a few of these already, I still continue to look at this to help guide me. So what you do is you turn the petal around, and you put glue right at the bottom along the area that you pinched. And then you place it down. It dries pretty quickly. And then I take another petal, pick up another one, and it shows how you glue petal in the opposite direction, just at the bottom. And then I place it from the center out. And then I go and I get more. It's just working on the larger petals there at the bottom. They start, and of course the little smaller ones we place on top. So we have here, then we start to place the glue down the other petals, just placing them in between. See, already look how pretty it's becoming. So I'm thinking of Valentine's Day. You can go with pinks, that's usually the typical flower. Red, I suppose you can do that. The reason why I'm not doing red, it just reminds me of the poinsettia I just made. And see already how pretty, even that is enough. And then what we do is we now layer on the smaller petals, and we do the same. And then you just start with placing the petal right on top. It all fits. It's just breathtaking. I love it. Because it's a flower, and flowers are imperfect, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Look how pretty. Sometimes the imperfection is what makes it so pretty. So there we are at this point. Now, what I do is I like to kind of get rid of some of the extra strings of glue that happen when you're... So the next step is I like to put these buds and these flower buds in the center. And I just use the pom-poms. Well, she has other ideas for you, she suggests. And you can do it her way or my way. So there's no right or wrong. And then I'm going to glue those down. I tend to use 7, 1 in the middle and 3 on each side. And it just seems to fit just right. So I'm going to glue those down. And then we have 3 more steps. So now you have the flower with the pom-poms in the center. And then what we want to do is add the leaves. And I just take the leaves and I place it just someplace where you can see. I do like this green I chose. You can get a bunch of green and just making it really simple. So I'm going to glue these down. They just enhance the look of it. Isn't that beautiful? Just a touch of green from behind. But what I did instead to make it easier is directly glue it and then make a second circle. But with that second circle, before you glue that down on top, I have my little string and I cut it down so I have that Hessian string, and then I'm going to place it there because that's going to be where you hang from, and I'm going to glue that down. So it doesn't matter how the back looks right now because it's going to be covered. So this works for me. It's just easier than trying to put it between the petals to have another back to it. And then you're going to take the back. So this is the final part of creating these flowers. And you just place it like an Oreo cookie. And that's the back. There it is. So they look at the different colors I've designed here. I will show you what I did with it. I'm going to send it, attach it to a card so that you give it as a gift. A card with this little hanging piece that they can take off the card and then enjoy it all year long. Here's the finished arrangement, and I just have to say, I am absolutely thrilled with how it turned out. The colors, the textures, the way the light catches the petals. It is just stunning. And the best part is, it's a one-of-a-kind gift that your loved one will treasure forever. As you could see, I made a little card. I found these envelopes and they close up and there's a little heart that seals the envelope. To recap, making these beautiful felt flowers is a simple and rewarding process that requires just a few basic materials. With a little patience and creativity, you can create a truly unique and personalized gift that will wow your loved ones for Valentine's Day. So don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know which flower design is your favorite. And if you're looking for more DIY inspiration, be sure to check out my other videos for more crafting ideas and tutorials. Subscribe, thumbs up, and thanks for joining me, and happy stitching.